3, 2. Okay, I'll let you speak.
Okay, kind. All right, shalom, shalom. All right, as always, we want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well.
That's right.
They taught us the truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim. All right, and the few sisters, all right, that watch, you know what I'm saying, and our discipline. And, shalom. Basically, this is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by camp.
And this is Brother Wild from the GMS Detroit camp.
And we're just going to do a quick impromptu video through the spirit dealing with, the gas pipeline situation that's got basically all of America in an uproar.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all prophecy at the end of the day. That's the time we're in. All right, these are all right, yet again another one of those signs, all right, showing what time we're in. As the scriptures say, we're supposed to measure the time diligently in itself, right? So, all right, for those that's in the know, we know what's going on. We know what time it is, and we know and we see that the Lord, all right, is soon to return. But for 2/3 of our people, all right, these other heathen nations, a lot of of them think this is just some coincidence, or some understand that powers that be do or run things, and they make little chess plays or whatnot. But however or whatever, all right, it's all prophecy. All right, we basically coming into a time to where we gonna really start seeing these race wars, all right, pop up on a grand scale. All right. So whatever love, all right, you have, right, for these Edomites, or Edomites had this fake love for Jake, and he tried to put on he's for everybody. Hey, the Lord is drawing the line in the sand, right now, because we can coming in time to where to each his own. I got to get mine. That's the spirit people gonna be in. You got it.
Kind of also too, right quick before I get this precept out. You're in the time of race wars, civil wars.
Yep, civil wars. Yep.
Jake killing Jake. Because Jake gonna be killing Jake over a ketchup pack.
That's right.
Okay. But I want to read this, the book of Mark, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at 24.
Okay.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Okay.
And if a man, if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but had an end.
That's right. And see how the Lord worded that, right? As he's saying all that, right, he mentions Satan, right, which reverts you back to whose kingdom he's referring to. Like, we're in Satan's kingdom, right? And the spiritual demon Satan has a physical counterpart, all right, in the so-called white man. He's the one that's fulfilling that role here upon the earth. And this is his time. This is his time to rule. This is his kingdom, right? Okay, everything he got, this is of him, all right? He cultivated all this on the back of Jake, of course, but he basically gets the credit because he has the authority to do so. But right, as scripture just brought out, right, highest Esau's kingdom, all right, because Esau is the devil, all right. He's playing the role of the devil. Basically, highest his kingdom gonna be able to continue, right, when he's up against himself. He taking out his own people. He's supposed to be an enemy of us, but now that tension is so thick that everyone's an enemy. You know what I'm saying? You got their own race, they're an enemy of themselves, because we're coming into a time of how you say dog eat dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, hey, I got mine, you better get yours. And dealing with this gas shortage, right? This man, it brings a lot of just a lot more calamity, all right, to this earth, because the government, they offered all this money, right? And now it's no more handouts. You got Jay. You got all nations. It's basically just trying to scratch just to live, right? And we was just talking before the video that a lot of these gas, that's a big deal, right? Because through that, right, Uber, right, Lyft, DoorDash, right, all these different hustles that the common American citizen basically had access to it to make $1. It's gonna be a lot harder to do that right now, right? Because it ain't no gas. You can't go nowhere, right? Or you got to spend that much money, to make do, because gas about to go up. There's been many reports on that, right?
Yeah.
Just
like in the movie I Am Legend. I Am Legend was gas was like $7.
Yeah, I think it been some reports of that, of it reaching that amount. You know what I'm saying? And this would it be in the summer? All right, you had that whole thing of supply and demand, right? Everybody been cooped up in the house all year. Everyone's itching to get out and go on vacation just to have a good time. It's gonna make it very bitter to do that if gas is $7 and $10 a gallon, and you ain't got no money. So now what? Okay, now we got to fight. I got to go to somebody that do have,
But you know what? If you really think about it, in reality, what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. People going to be going to buses more. People going to be wanting to be riding bikes more.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the reality aspect of it.
That's exactly what's happening right now. You got a lot of people, that's investing in electric cars, electric scooters, right? This, and that, and the third, because they're trying to do anything to get around, this issue of the lack of gas. Right. Real quick before I grab this, what was I gonna get? It was Yahweh Shai. He made a great summary, okay, of what was to come, or what the signs or the times, how you say, of things to look for, to know. Okay, Yahweh Shai is soon to return, and this is Matthew 24, and let's see. I'll start at 6 to try to get right to the point. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Right? Are we not hearing that? Right? Over there at what they call Palestine and land of Israel, right? Between the Israelis and Ishmael, right? These different missile strikes, all right? You get Israelis that shooting missiles over at the so-called Palestinians, all right? And they're not attacking soldiers, they're attacking civilians, right? That's why a lot of people are in uproar, because it's like, these just common folk,
But that's the nature of Esau, Edom. You can read about that in the book of John 10, verses 10.
That's right.
I am being a thief and robber, killer, a raper, robber, and murder.
That's right. Read on said, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Which is check. We got all those things going on as we speak, right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. And where's that point at? Where is it at? Okay, actually, I'm gonna jump down. All right, this is verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, which we have that, right? So-called Christian church, Roman Catholic Church, these other religions, all right? No matter, all right, the writing is on the wall, as you would say. Like we can see that America is on life support, but yet you have Christians say, everything's gonna fine, we gonna pull through, and they promoting, right, the jab, and just everything gonna be a-okay. But hey, what the scriptures say, when they roughly paraphrase, when they speak of peace and safety sudden destruction shall come. All right, and that's the time we're in. Read on, said, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you should be able to see that more now than ever, because, right, basically America doesn't uphold the Bible. So because of that, there's no honor among men. You know what I'm saying? There's no type of discipline, or, ain't nobody willing to sacrifice what they have for another person. So the love of many indeed is going to wax cold. You know what I'm saying? Even down to your own family members. You're just going to get that cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Because especially mine, Jake can't be without. You know what I'm saying? He got to have what he got to have. So down to shit, what they but something along the lines of them with the cigarettes, where they supposed to be banning cigarettes and other things, you know, to list. But we coming in at a trying time that people are gonna be just all out for themselves. Is the point I want to get at, right? And, actually, I read this. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what we hope to do. The hopeful elect. You know, we're enduring through all of, you know, this whole fiasco, this whole you know, skirmishes that's going on. We just trying to endure and see our way through. You know, you have anything?
No, you go ahead, brother.
Okay. All right.
I can hold those if you want.
Can't hold it right there. Let's see. I think you mentioned. Matter of fact, it just hit me again. I got another one. Let's get what is it, Isaiah? Yeah, that's Isaiah 19. Because the brother spoke on, you know, the race wars, civil wars, right? And it's been many videos, right, of, you know, with this gas shortage, right? He's very diabolical and he's very clever at how he moves, right? That he creates all these different boogeymen. He creates this propaganda to where you have to be in fear constantly, right? Mm-hmm. During the pandemic, right? You got everyone running out, right, for what? Toilet paper and tissue and paper towel, you know, hand sanitizer. Don't even know why, but you going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you are afraid of some so-called whatever is supposed to be going on, right? And then right behind that, okay, now we got something else now. Oh, it's a cyber attack. Oh, it's a gas shortage, it's a pipeline, you know, attack or whatever. And now everyone running to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Something just hit me. Get Exodus 23. I think it's like 23 and maybe 7. We'll find out. But yeah, people have no people are not using wisdom. They're not being prudent. They just going right into the fire. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're getting involved with. All right, you're going out to these gas stations and now you gotta wait. Who knows how many hours in the hopes of getting gas? You know what I'm saying? You're not promised anything because there's a shortage, right? Mm-hmm. You got Jake. We was talking about, you know, you got Jake that's putting gasoline in goddamn plastic bag, pop bottles. Like they using anything, bro. Like, and that, like, you can't put gasoline in none of these things. It ain't gonna last. It's just gonna spill out in time.
Oh, burn,
you know, it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But he has all of America right where he wants them, which is desperate. He has them at the point of desperation that people would do anything without any thought. You know, I think it's Exodus 23.
Make sure I got it right.
Okay,
23 and what?
I'll flip. It might be a little earlier. Okay. Like 23 and 3 or 4. God, that's the point I wanted right there.
What, 2?
That first part, yeah, 2.
Okay, Book of Exodus, chapter 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither search through speak.
Neither shalt thou speak.
Yeah, speak in a
cause to decline.
After many to wonder.
To rest judgment.
To rest judgment, kind.
Actually, that may not have been a rest for one, but nonetheless, dealing with the first part, right? That shall not follow a multitude to do evil, right? you have, again, 2/3 of our people that's blindly just going, like I say, right into the fire. They, you know what I'm saying? They not thinking about the fact that, right, you may not be able to get gas. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about what's going to happen when you get out there, because people are irritable, like I say, just from being cooped up. So if they come to the gas station, they find out it's a shortage, you can't be involved, essentially. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, what I'm going to do? Because the shortage of gas makes it to where, okay, now you can't get around, right? Which goes back, now you basically can't feed your family, right? You might have had a little side hustle, or you can't run your errands, you can't go to the store to get your own food. You know what I'm saying? You just SOL.
But you know what? Bikes is going to go up, because
I can see that,
if you remember the time when Barack Obama had his first term, I remember when gas went up, I was seeing a lot of grown jakes having bikes. I do remember that.
I remember that too, kind of big time. And yeah, and which just because, what you saying that, right? This character, Will Smith, right? He's doing this challenge because, right, due to the 19, right, basically been slacking to where he's out of shape. So now he's trying to create this challenge to everybody to get in shape and take care of themselves, which is a good thing, but just showing the climate of the situation. A lot of people are overweight and overweight because, right, they ain't did nothing all year. So, yeah, the sales of bikes going to go up, or any type of, thing to get your body moving. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's warm now, or it's getting warm. And, all those sales will go get jacked up. More so, you're probably gonna put a premium on it, because we know that the dollar is crashing. It's getting weaker and weaker by the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a whole thing of supply and demand, right? If the bikes are in demand, quite naturally they're gonna rise. They're gonna raise the price of the bike because they know you want it. It ain't gonna be on a discount, right? Real quick, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, I was wondering how much far you got.
Oh, we're going to get one more when we call it.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 19, and I started at verse 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, all right, with America being modern-day Egypt, all right, if you didn't know. A good clue of that is look at the back of your dollar bill, right? What do you see? A pyramid, right? So they're basically paying homage back to Egypt, right? Because they know, they at least understand who they got the upper hand over, which are the Israelites. It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So you're gonna have what patriots they call them, good old white folk, right? That's down for America, all right. And instead of them basically turning their energy toward Jake, they're gonna turn it to anybody. Anybody can get it. Right? You're gonna have so-called white people.
Be a devil, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be a devil.
No matter what.
No matter what. He can't change that if he wanted to. But yeah, you're gonna have, right, so-called, well, not so-called, but Edomites, right, teeing off with other Edomites. Because hey, if he has something he want, he gonna give his life, all right, to get it, pretty much. So yeah, this colonial pipeline, it's a big deal. It ain't a small matter. You know what I'm saying? It is just, hey, so we ready. It's just the beginning of sorrows, man. So it's more to come, right? So hey, with that, Lord willing, right? This video was edifying. With that,
one more thing.
Okay.
You sure you didn't want to go to 2nd Ezra 15?
Grab it.
Yeah, that's why I gave you that apocrypha. I hold that.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Yeah, I hold it.
What 15?
15 and I want to say 15 and 14, because this is gonna be really everybody gonna be fighting everybody for this and that and this.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody got some clean draws, they're gonna fight over that.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, right? And that woe dealing with destruction, right? It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, And as we know, right, the modern day sword is a gun or essentially a killing instrument. It can be anything. It can be a damn pocket knife, but
Don't matter.
You know what I mean? But it's basically people gonna team off, weapon for weapon or whatever they can get their hands on to take out the next man. Right? That's the time.
Keep reading.
Okay. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's right. Hey, you're gonna have even because you have suburbs everywhere, right? So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of you got your trailer trash Edomites, right? That may very well go out to the suburbs, all right, and take what he want. You know what I'm saying? Jake, he going out to the suburbs, take what he want. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if they know where the governor stay or whomever, all right, because they know they in good case, they got it. They may receive a visit. You know.
Keep reading all the way up to here.
Okay, fine. It says, a man should. Oh, hold on, where we at? Verse 16. Actually, no, Salaki 17. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. With a gas shortage, that's definitely, another thing. That's not just martial law, right? Right? Shit, you ain't got no gas. That tank on E, it's on E. That car ain't going nowhere, right? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Yup.
Right? The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread.
Bam.
And for the great tribulation, behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together. Well, that's really the point, right? And yeah, man. That's dealing with what? Famine, right? Yep. Lack of bread, right? Lack of your essentials, essentially, or that's what it is. Lack of your essentials, right? Like food, water. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things are gonna become very scarce. To the point you're gonna have the desire basically to kill a man, all right, to take of what you need. So that's man.
That's icing on the cake.
That's right. That's icing on the cake. And hey, the Lord is showing He's not playing. He's soon to return. So as the scriptures say, man, measure the time diligently. That's what you should be doing. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, V'kakadash.
The honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that we will. Sincerity to the icon that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. With that, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Babal.
Abba Babal.
Kwan Bakiyam.
Kwan Bakiyam.
Shalom.
Shalom.